All right, thank you for joining us today for this California Energy Smart Homes Program overview. My name's John Allen, and I'm a member of TRC who's in charge of implementing this program. This presentation is intended for single-family alteration projects. If your project's going to be new construction or is a multifamily project, just please connect with your current point of contact on the program team. This presentation will cover Energy Smart Homes program eligibility and incentives, the documents that are required to participate in the program, as well as what the application process will look like and how to request and receive incentives. So here we have the main program eligibility requirements for the Energy Smart Homes. You can find a link with the first bullet point for our participant handbook, where you can find detailed guidelines for all the requirements that will be discussed today. First project requirement is to receive electric service from PG&E, SCE, or SDG&E. Please speak to your current point of contact on the program team if you have an electric provider that is not one of these three listed. So all alteration projects must be converting their home from gas to electric in the four measures below, including heat pump space heating, heat pump water heating, induction cooktop, and electric clothes dryer, with an optional bonus incentive for heat pump clothes dryers as opposed to standard electric dryers. If you already have any existing electric equipment that's installed, please connect with your current point of contact from the program team. Specification sheets for the following equipment will be required, including space cooling, space heating, domestic hot water, electric or heat pump dryer, and then induction stove. The AHRI certification directory is what our program team will use to confirm that equipment is approved to be installed in the state of California. There's also the CEC MABES database that is used to confirm equipment being installed is approved if we do not receive an AHRI certificate. This is common if equipment that's being installed is new to the market. Before and after pictures, including photos of equipment, nameplates for every single appliance being replaced and installed. We'll cover this requirement in more detail in the following slides. So program incentives. Base incentives are a flat rate. It does descend based upon the year of completion of your project. So for example, if you begin your project in 2023 and it's completed in 2024, you will receive the incentives for the year 2024. It is flat rate as well, and there are optional bonus measures for a heat pump dryer installation as opposed to a standard electric dryer installation, and also a optional single-family electrical infrastructure upgrade bonus for up to $1,000. Please note that Energy Smart Homes incentives cannot exceed total project costs. Energy Smart Homes offers electrical infrastructure upgrade bonus incentives to projects that must perform electrical infrastructure upgrades as a part of measure installations. This is an optional bonus incentive that can be awarded, but it cannot exceed the total costs associated with the upgrade itself. Eligible criteria is listed below, and just please note to have your contractor or electrician itemize invoices for any of the work that is completed below so you can apply for this bonus. So here's a list of the required documentation that will be required for the program. The program participation agreement, as well as the enrollment survey, are documents that will be completed at the time of project application and enrollment submittal. The gas data can be obtained using the green button connect through your utility account. For homes or buildings that are under new ownership, the full 12 months may not be attainable for this document. Your case manager will be able to assist with gathering what will be required to submit. The W-9 form must be signed and match the payee information entered on the application. This form can be easily downloaded by searching W-9 form online. This will dictate who receives the incentives directly. Your contractor is required to be licensed in the state of California. No further affiliation with the program is required, and you may choose who you would like to work with. Also, note working with multiple contractors is also permissible for the program. Specification sheets for installed equipment will also be required. The invoices should include itemized details on the material and labor price for proposed equipment installation, electrical infrastructure upgrade costs, and cost for demolition of existing equipment. For projects that are seeking the electrical infrastructure upgrade bonus, invoices should include the same itemized breakdown for the measure that the electrical upgrades were associated with. Proof of permit closure for the heat pump water heater and or heat pump HVAC system and or electrical panel upgrade for infrastructure upgrades. So photos of existing equipment and photos of newly installed equipment. This is an important part of the documentation process, and we're going to get into some examples of what these photos will look like. This is one of the ways that the program confirms that a conversion was made. So very important to take photos of the equipment that's going to be removed and replaced for this program. You'll need a photo of existing appliances. It should be panned out to see the entire appliance. And then photo of existing appliances data plate clearly indicating brand and model number for each of the removed systems. Photo of newly installed appliances as well should be panned out to see the entire appliance, as well as photos of newly installed appliance data plates clearly indicating brand and mode number for each of the installed systems. So here's some examples of equipment. This is on the left, you'll see the previous gas HVAC system with a panned out photo of the entire piece of equipment itself, as well as any labels that you can find. Just snap a photo of that, clearly indicating the model numbers, serial numbers. And then on the right, you'll see an example of an HVAC, heat pump HVAC system that is installed. Here on the left is a gas stove to induction cooktop replacement example. And also a gas dryer to electric dryer replacement example. Again, and very important to take those before photos of the equipment before it is removed and installed with the new equipment. So here's the application process. The number one here is you'll complete all the required measure upgrades and gather the required post-installation photos and receive final close permits for the work performed. Your current point of contact will be the person that will work with and assist you with any pre-application questions. Once a case manager is assigned, this person will be working with you to gather the documentation and submit your project for incentives. Once your measures are all complete, you'll notify your outreach associate that you're ready to apply, and then you'll receive the application and documentation checklist as well as a handoff to your case manager. This case manager will review your application and become your main point of contact within the program through project completion and incentive payment. You'll submit your complete application to your case manager, and you'll await confirmation of your complete application or request of revisions and additional information that they might need. Once the application is confirmed and complete, the project's verified and your project will be submitted for incentives. Here's what the application looks like itself, and as well as some guidance on what to fill in certain fields. The applicant business name will be the name of the homeowner. The payee business name should match the company or individual name included on the W-9 form that's submitted. The date your permit was issued, final and closed, will be what you fill in for the permit date. Check each box for each measure being installed on this portion of the program, as well as check the applicable boxes for projects seeking program bonuses. How to receive incentives. After your project completes construction, you'll submit your verification documents. Following TRC's verification of project completion, TRC will submit the project to PG&E for incentive payment approval. You'll receive your incentive payments directly from TRC on behalf of the program. Here's some helpful resources and next steps for the program. So send any questions you have after viewing this recording to your outreach associate. When you're ready to apply, you can notify the same person as well. The outreach associate will share the application and documentation checklists with you. This person will also introduce you to your case manager. There's some program contacts and resources below, including the phone line, the program email contact, our website, and as well as a email notification inbox that you can apply for. Thanks again for taking the time to go through this information with us today for the California Energy Smart Homes program. And please reach out to your current point of contact with any questions. Thank you.